Hey, how's everybody doing? Thank you for chiming in to House of Truth. Our general messages may not resonate, but if you would like a personal soul session, feel free to email me at AZARIATHEINTUITIVE@gmail.com, and I'll be happy to assist you with a reading, or you can Google House of Truth, leave me a message. I'll get back with you in a 24-hour period. Pray that everybody's okay, keeping safe, staying protected. It's vital you keep up on your prayers and or meditations to build your own personal relationship with the Most High. Having faith is the number one key. Now, what keeps coming across my feed, right? That there are people who kind of are like distraught due to the fact of being people being the chosen. Do you really want the responsibility of the chosen? Heavy is the head that wears the crown. Do you really want the responsibility of being the chosen? Let's see. What have you done in your life, right, to prove that you are capable and responsible of carrying such a heavy title? Let me show you something. I asked Spirit a message for the ones who think they're not the chosen. I heard some of y'all are drinking all in your feels and your ego in regards of it. This is about separation and retreat, right? Now, the question I asked was a message for the ones who feel like they are not chosen. This is a time of separating paths. Are you separating from people, places, and things that do not service your highest good, your spiritual, the spiritual aspect of who you are? Old skins must be shed. Are you holding on to old ways? Are you shedding, right? Are you shedding? Are you changing your ways? And not only that, how have you treated people throughout your life when you have had to face adversities, or when you've had to had to suffer pain from others? Now, there's times that we go through pain and adversities we put on ourselves, and then there are by the hands of ourselves, and then there are times when you go through adversity because of the hands of others. But are you shedding outmoded relationships, discarding of it? Relationships, ways of being, the way you take action, the way you speak, the way you communicate. Have you changed these things? When it says this is about peeling away, it's about initiation. You can't pour new wine in old sheepskins. What is it that you're discarding? And this is talking about a radical severance. It's not just about cutting people, places, and things off, but a radical severance within yourself. What type of actions are you putting forth when it comes to changing? It says the appropriate action is when the appropriate action here is about submission. If a lot of us, and I'm speaking for as far as women, can't even submit to a man. So how you going to submit to God, the Most High? And I'm not talking about anything that dwells on the outside of you. I'm talking about how can you submit to the divinity that's within you, and possibly retreating from people, places, and things, or retreating from old ways, old actions, old behaviors. Knowing how and when to retreat, and possessing this firmness to carry it out. This is about being firm with yourself, not just being firm with other folks, but being firm with yourself. Real property. Now, when we speak about the chosen, this is to carry that title. It has to be earned. It can't be bought. It can't even be stolen. It has to be earned through through the rite of passages of changing your ways, behaviors, and your actions. Real property is associated with this rune Athelia, for it is the rune of acquisition and benefits. However, the benefits you receive, the inheritance. To be chosen is considered an inheritance. You were marked before you even came here as a child, came through the womb. However, the benefits you receive, the inheritance, may be derived from something you must give up. This is like dying off to the soul. What is it that you're willing to give up internally? This can be particularly demanding when what you are called upon to abandon is some aspect of your behavior, a part of your culture inheritance. For then you must look closely at what's until now you have proudly claimed as your birthright. What is it that you're claiming as something as far as to be your birthright? Is it being able to touch bases with oneself, go within, do the shadow work, put in the work that needs to be done? Are you doing these things? Are you abandoning some aspect of your own behavior? Even these cultural inheritance, religion, things of this nature. For then you must look closely at what until now you have proudly claimed as your birthright. Maybe you have claimed the wrong things within your life, people, places, and things that have not elevated you spiritually, and you hold on to these things. It says whether it is your attachment to your position in society, to the work you do, or even your beliefs about your own nature, the beliefs of who you are. This separation called for will free you to become more truly to who you are. This is not a time to bind yourself under old conditionings, old authorities. You have to let all that stuff go. Consider not only what will benefit you, but what will benefit others. It's not about you. To carry this title as a chosen is a heavy title, and it's not about you at all. But how can you benefit others and act accordingly to the light that you possess? Not try to take it from someone else, not trying to harbor someone else's light, but your own light that you possess in your own life, because you may be called upon to undertake a radical departure from old ways. Being totally honest with yourself is required. Otherwise, through negligence or refusal to see clearly, you may cause pain to others and damage to your own well-being. Adaptability, and being skillful means are the methods to cultivate at this time. Adaptability and skillfulness are the methods to cultivate at this time. And you still must wait for the Most High to act. Everything is about divine timing. You can't rush, you can't force, but allow the Most High to work behind the scenes. Remember, we do without doing. We do without doing, and everything gets done. So, what is it that you're releasing and letting go in order to carry the title of the chosen? And like I said before, the way that you react when it comes to your own adversities, your own trials and tribulations. Are you taking what has happened to you and not taking accountability for your own actions or the part that you play in something, not placing blame, not pointing fingers, but taking accountability for your own actions and not allowing your adversities to harden your heart? That's been your message.